Hello, good evening, and welcome to Try Not to Die Thursday, where I'm going to be continuing work here in Oxygen Not Included. I have been lucky so far in that no one has died somehow, some way, somewhere, something. I do consider that to be extremely lucky. But the problem is that now I'm kind of stuck in the mid-game, and I'm having a little bit of difficulty getting out of the mid-game. But hopefully I'm going to be starting work on that tonight. So we've hopped over to the game here. Now I know that I stopped looking at the kitchen because I had a whole bunch of cooking tasks that I had asked to be done. So I'm pretty sure I had... Yeah, I have gristleberries queued up here, and fried mushrooms, and a whole bunch of frost buns. And we had mushroom wraps and stuffed berries, and... Oh, well, you know, it looks like we might have a little bit of pinch of pepper nuts, so we can make some pepper bread. Let's make like 10 of those. And mainly what I'm looking at right now is I really need a source of hydrogen. I've been trying to find a natural source of hydrogen, but unfortunately that has not been, shall we say, forthcoming. We're working on cooling the water going around in this system, and let's see here. Yeah, we're working on it here. I'm not sure where this dirty water keeps coming from. Very strange indeed. Well, best guess is that it's coming from here, so let's just... There. That should take care of that problem, hopefully. So, on previous episodes of me working, I had a glorious number of fish. They starved. Now I have a much less glorious number of fish. But I should actually get babies out of these because they're definitely not crowded. So I should at least have a renewable amount of fish here. And I have a slight ongoing problem with, well, I have way too many hatch. So I'm thinking that I'm going to set up another hatch farm. And I'm going to power an oxygen machine. Well, I'm going to power several oxygen machines off of a coal generator, of all things. Where did all this water come from? Well, not actually a problem at this point. But yeah, to collect some hydrogen. And then I'm probably going to have to look up some tutorials over on YouTube because it has been so long since I used one of these anti-entropy thermonullifiers that I have completely forgotten how. But I do know that you have to load hydrogen into them for them to work, and you gotta, like, box them in. And that is about the extent of what I currently remember. is there so little carbon dioxide in here? What is going on with this? This is supposed to be just pumping out enough of the polluted air that the carbon dioxide vent will not close. There's overpressure at 2,000 and I have this set to 1,900. Okay. Let's no, that's too high. So the main question is, where did all the carbon dioxide go that's supposed to be collected down here? You know what? I am going to set this higher. I'm going to set this like, oops. 1990. Okay, that should make it so that that pump is not going off quite so often, because I have a sinking feeling that it may have been sucking away my carbon dioxide. There appears to still be enough to keep these mushrooms going, but so, yeah. One of the side effects of all this. Now, I also, whoop, down over here, I have somehow I've got a smooth hatch egg. So I need to look that up for a moment to make sure whether or not they eat anything different. So, hatch, smooth hatch, excrete refined metal when fed metal ore. Okay, so that does need special... You know, I think I'm gonna have to make this guy his own special room. Hopefully before he hatches. What would be nice would be if I could expand my hatch farms. I still need to be able to access this area, though, which is going to be the interesting part. I mean, nominally this part is actually inside the base, which is a bit of a... This part is outside the base. I've only got masks here, though. That's interesting. How to do this? Basically, I need one more copy of one of these two rooms, and one smaller room for my singular smooth hatch. I think, well, let's make this the smaller room for the smooth. Like, how much space does one hatch need? 12 cells of space for each critter. Okay. So yeah, I will have more than enough space if I just do it like this. Okay. Like this. And like this. And door goes on there. Critter drop off. Critter feeder. And a grooming station. So that'll be one. And I think I see a way to do this. Let's do some measuring here. 18. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Like that. And hopefully no one gets themselves trapped in this zone of horror. Oh lordy, I don't like that at all. You get wrangled. This. Oh man, I don't know smooths exist yet as far as this menu goes. Okay, we will be patient.
Here we go.
Like this. And like that. I'm surprised they could reach that far, in all honesty. I did not expect that. And this, we are going to remove. hopefully we get things wrangled before someone grooms that hatch. Or it could just get trapped. That is also a possibility. Thank you, Gossman. It's a pity about that exposed pipe there, but we're just gonna live with it. Okay, and I'm going to install a deodorizer here. Keeping an eye on this to make sure they don't trap themselves, which they have not by some sort of miracle. Okay. Drop off. Pick up. Food box. Where's the auto picker-upper? Who knows? Let's just copy this one. Well, yeah, that does make it a little difficult. Alright, I will allow them to get out this section here. And here. Wrangle you. Wrangle you. Wrangle you. I think that's all the babies. Do I know that... No, I still don't know that they exist. Okay. Well, we have the most gold, so we're gonna fill this with gold. See, that one knows that smooths exist. Patience. Oh. Nails! Nails! How? How nails? Okay, this is a fairly easy problem to fix. There you go, nails. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, and just sweep all this up. Smooth egg is still under there somewhere. I did cancel the harvest. Yeah, I did cancel the harvest on those. Okay. This. Let's see. Stone hatch. Sedimentary rock. This goes here. And then this goes here. And then this goes... One, two, three, four, five. Of course I did like that. Okay. This goes here. And the conveyor rail goes like that. Like that. And this. And this. And this need to be gotten out of the way. That way I can put a grooming station in here like this. Nobody's trapped, right? Okay. Okay. Oh, right, power. Probably just easiest to run it along here. Yeah, like that. once we've got it a bit cleaned up in here, I can deliver some hatches. Copy the settings from here to here. Oh, more babies. I'm gonna leave them there just for the moment. Are any of those the smooth? Let's see. Nope. You know what? Let's do a little priority nudge here. Because yeah, we really need that stuff cleaned up. I also need to figure out a way to bleed that carbon dioxide. I think I see a good way. Just drop a shaft.
Exaggerated, that's what you are. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are.
I find it hard to believe that they can't actually reach that spot. So why can't they reach that? Interesting. So what if I were to... unreachable build. Okay, so what if I do it like this? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, what's so unreachable about this area? We're doing some experimentation here. Ah, now I understand. Like that. Okay, that will bleed the carbon dioxide out. And we've run out of storage room again. Okay, I'm really running out of places to put things. Oh, bugger, that's outside. If I move everything in this room over by one... Ugh. I don't want to do that. Well, Houston, we have a problem. Okay, nominally this area... Slink, hello! There is no Nuka-Cola here, only suffering. Mostly my suffering. Okay, this is inside the base, nominally. There's gotta be... Also, I need to find a way to get this carbon dioxide over here. And I really need this water to be gone, because I think I need those areas for other things. Okay, how can I two birds, one stone this problem? If I extend the base, like this way, like this. whoop, that goes like this. And I just cut this off entirely. Like this. Oh, nope, nope, that does not math. Oh, the math does not math. Okay, like this. Like this. This feels very wasteful. It's a pity that the math won't math me towards having another row of them in here, but what am I gonna do? Okay. Deconstruct. And for now, okay, there we go. Cup 2, my people. And realize that I could get another storage bin right in there. Yeah, like that. Nails? Nails, why are you just... Okay, we'll grab one of these, copy the settings down to there. I I am going to nudge some priority. Let's get this blocked off before terrible things happen. Last thing I want is somebody to be stuck in their suit inside the base because they built the wall from the wrong side. Okay, we're good. Although apparently I'm building stuff out of sandstone right now, and I did not expect that. Put that there. Liam, what the hell? Alright, let's do some more priority nudging. Okay, nobody's getting themselves trapped in a pit now. Copy settings. Okay, nobody is going to get themselves trapped anywhere. Although the breathing is a little iffy in this new storage area. But, you know, it means plenty of carbon dioxide for my slicksters, so... Oh, the smooth hatch has hatched. Not you. You. Smooth, 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 smooth. There we are, smooth hatchling. And I'm not sure what Liam is doing there. It looks like some sort of avant-garde dance move. But I'm gonna declare this clean enough in here. Take these settings, copy them there. Oh no, I don't have enough copper. Oh dear. Okay. Cancel. Shipping. Conveyor rail. Build that out of gold. Because we got lots of gold. And copy settings to there. Good. Okay, and then wrangle, 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 wrangle. All right. Yes, that's right. Capture those babies. bunch of them will be delivered to my new enclosure. Why? Okay. Progress. And copy settings. Dig that out. Oh man, that flatulent dupe is really filling us up with natural gas. I don't want to start making a circulation system for the air. Okay, this is some good progress. This is basically for oxygen conservation here. Well, air conservation in general. Okay, and we'll just ask for a sweet. Get this stuff all cleaned up. These are not the best storage boxes, but they're not going to be spending a lot of time with them, hopefully. And the carbon dioxide has gotten quite thick for the Slicksters, so that's good. You are happy. Good. Hopefully we've already gotten some refined metal from you. I wish I could afford to feed you something other than gold, but... I am bleeding off air, so... I just built this, and yet I realize that I need to unbuild it. Tile here, tile here. And then admittedly, the same problem that I just fixed is going to happen again now. Yep, it's already happening. can't afford to be bleeding air out of my base, though. That's the problem. Okay, how are we doing on food? Okay, I like how these fridges are looking right now. I like that. And we've still got the emergency food supplies, so we're good. We're doing good. See, ideally, all the carbon dioxide in my base is going to bleed down into this area. Which does mean that I need to figure out a way to basically direct things this away. I messed myself up with the placement of the mushroom farm. That's what I realize now. Perhaps what I need to do is to sacrifice this little natural area. Yeah, I think that is the answer. Unreachable build. Interesting. My poor allergy sufferers. They suffer so. Of course, I now made it so that the mess hall is going to be a shortcut to other areas of the base, but you know, this is the perfect space for some more storage now that I think about it. Like, what else am I going to be using this for? Okay, and then take the settings from these storage bins and copy them to those storage bins. And hopefully I will not run out of storage again anytime soon. Now they should only be needing to go down here for maintenance purposes. By which I mean practically never. I do worry about having this big open area that's basically inside my base, but I'll figure things out about that later, I guess. That one deodorizer will do a really good job of cleaning all this up, though. Eventually. Kinda. Okay, there are 3 babies in there right now. I should have 4. Well, the next time we have hatch, and we will, because there's a lot of eggs here. Okay. For my next trick, I'm going to figure out where to put another coal generator setup that is close enough to this coal generator setup that, I think I'm going to have to pump the carbon dioxide from the new setup, but I want to be able to feed the setup. Can I rebuild my airlock system here? Like, this is as much space as I need. It doesn't necessarily have to be in the flat, though. So the question becomes, like, could I build it, like, in here? And then pump the carbon dioxide. Like, if I were to build a wall. Take my eyes open to false reality. You just let me eat my way to clearly. I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles. Like something like that, maybe? Some days I feel sunny than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if nobody. Okay, let's do some layout games here. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. So I don't think I can fit the generator. Or can I? I could fit the generator here. And then the rest would have to be all underneath. But I have more than enough space going that way. Okay, so if I put this here, then I would need airflow tiles. like that. Oh, except, like, cancel one of those airflow tiles, because it actually has to be a heavy watt joint plate. Yeah, like that. Okay, cancel that. And deconstruct, deconstruct. I'm gonna have to do this like a stage at a time. For aesthetic purposes, that needs to be a door. This bit of floor. Okay, let's have a look at things here. Yeah, the first thing needs to be a smart battery. Which would go there.
In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the
I basically have to build this backwards, is what I'm realizing.
can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe
Okay, smart battery would go here. And a jumbo. And this is going to store less power than the rest of the system, because then what we do is we put the power transformer over here. What I'm doing is I'm building everything except for the coal generator at this point. Floor tile. Yeah, I see how to do this. I see how to do this. This would be floor tile. And this would be a gas pump, which I connect right into this line, which is, if I remember correctly, oh, that's the natural gas line. Oh. Where's the carbon dioxide line? Where is the carbon dioxide line? Hold on. I may not want the pump there, which is why I'm pausing. Okay. This is the carbon dioxide line, which means I need to be able to jump this line. Which means that the pump doesn't go there. I'm having a hard time here. Hold on a moment. This pipe... Wait a minute, that is the carbon dioxide line. Oh, that is the carbon dioxide line. I was right the first time. Oh, man. Okay, so we put the gas pump right there. We just hook that sucker straight into that vein. This. And this ladder comes down here. We are not going to be able to accept any more Oxyfern. We are out of Oxyfern's face. The main problem is that this is now the lowest part of the base, and I actually want to pump the... Let me rethink this. What if I just dropped the base of my base? The most difficult one would be the Slicksters.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head.
I can drop the Oxyfern pretty easily, but the Slicksters are going to be an issue. Hold on. so much stuff I'd have to move for this. No, what I've realized is that this is not the setup that I want. I think this carbon dioxide generator is actually going to have to be outside the base. I still kind of wanted to hook it into this carbon dioxide line. Anyway, once I've got this stuff out of the way, I'm just going to press everything upwards. Bert, why? Bert, don't you dare suffocate, Bert. It's a good thing that I was keeping an eye on that. Let's wrangle some babies. Well, the good news is I can definitely expand my Oxyford now, should I choose to. So I'm just pressing the carbon dioxide back up so that it will be of benefit to me. I'm just trying to do it carefully so that people don't get themselves stuck. Like that. Pretty soon I will have this fixed. Don't just drop the baby on top of the food. And there. Okay. Now the carbon dioxide is all going where it is supposed to go. This baby, on the other hand, did we reach maximum hatch somehow? I don't even know how to count the hatch in these places, to be honest. I just... Okay, let's have a look at the printables while we're at things. In the meantime, George, you have skill points. Oh, I see, I see. Well, we're gonna give you some exosuit training just because, but we're gonna call your point spending there. Congratulations. Okay, so we have an Abe who is interested in building, researching, and operating, who is an animal lover with an irritable bowel and decreased medicine. A Frankie who is destructive, so I'm not even going to bother reading the rest. An Ashkin who's interested in supplying, tidying, and digging, who is innately stylish but biohazardous. Or Joya Seeds. I don't want any of these. I don't want any of them. Begone with you all. Okay, have we got... Alright, we've got 4 hatch up in here. Perfect, okay. And you are an adult smooth hatch now, so I'm going to put the adult smooth hatch on there as well. Aren't you beautiful? Probably the only smooth hatch I'm ever going to have, but... Okay. You know, I didn't think that they would go down and sit in their own liquid waste. I thought that would be a thing that they would avoid doing. Guess that shows how much I know. Oh great, another long hair egg. Just what I wanted to see. The long hairs are useless to me. Okay, sleep wheat supplies have been greatly depleted, but I'm sure they'll come back with time. Storage is storing. How are we doing on the water temperature thing? Let's see. We're not looking half bad, but we still have... Where is all this water coming from? The water that's coming down from here should be being captured. Where does the dirty water come from? I'm mystified. This is sealed. Also, I am not seeing any loose water up here. Where is this coming from? Is it condensation because this is so cold? But it's supposed to be insulated. But that's the only possibility I can think of. Okay, so how are temperatures looking around here? Let's see. What are you holding? What are you holding? 30 degrees. 42 degrees. 60. Well, it's getting better. It's definitely getting better. Still working on it though. This water is nearly to the point where it's going to get pumped out. We are going to need some more clean water soon, I can see. Perhaps it's time to turn this pump back on. That's the pump that ends up feeding the base more water, right? That pipe goes through there, through here. Yeah, that ends up feeding. Oh, hold up. We've got too many Dreco in here. I'd rather keep the glossy. Okay, who's the oldest one here? 107. 43. 53. You are departing this world. And now they're not crowded anymore. I do have space for one more dupe. I just don't actually know what specialty I want. Why am I getting tropical fry in here? And also, are we starting to get okay, we're starting to get some serious amounts of water now. It has to take a long trip. It's taking the scenic route. But yeah, this is exactly why I say that I am trapped in the mid-game. But yeah, let's get a few tanks filled up here. Eventually I'm going to have to use a different source of water, but... Okay, the question now becomes, like, where to put my oxygen machine, and I'm thinking, like, I already have this area all cleared out, and it's pretty close to the base. So maybe I pump this water out of here and repurpose it for making oxygen. But then the question becomes, like, what water source am I going to use? And somewhere around here... somewhere I have there's a cool steam vent which produces water that is entirely too warm, but this is a cool slush geyser that produces, I think that produces polluted water? One moment here. That's a cool slush geyser. This is a carbon dioxide geyser. I have no idea what I should be doing with that. I don't have a use for that much carbon dioxide. It bothers me that people have not come to claim their outfits. weird that people have not come to claim their outfits. Storage unavailable. Do I not have storage for clothing? Is that's water, okay. There's one! I have misplaced my base. There I am. Okay, let's see here. You... Just store all clothing in this locker, please. But yeah, let's see here. I have plenty of unclean water. Oh right, I was going to check. Cool slush geyser. Let's see here. Geysers and fumaroles emit elements at variable intervals. They provide a sustainable source of material, albeit in typically low volumes. Variable factors of a geyser are emission element, emission temperature, emission mass, cycle length, dormancy duration, and disease emitted. That does not actually answer any of my questions. Thank you. That's so unhelpful I could cry. It doesn't say whether it emits clean water or whether it emits polluted water. That is extremely unhelpful. Why is this build unreachable? I believe I understand. If I do like this and say deconstruct this door and deconstruct that door, because yeah, that should be fully accessible, right? By multiple paths. I think the main problem was that this gap was too much for them to jump. But Nails has solved the problem. Now, back to geysers. I think this one is my best prospect. I do need to cool that water though. I think I'm gonna have to go with the same setup as what I have for over here. Just, you know, more efficient. It also means that I should probably set up the second Dreco farm. Okay, so I want to plant a... Oh, I don't have a Weezewort seed. Oh, that's fun. I am going to need, like... I can do the same thing with like 4 Weezeworts, but slower. So I'm gonna need like 5 Weezeworts from somewhere. This area is off limits because this is where I'm harvesting my sleet wheat from, so that has to stay cold. I'm definitely not harvesting that sleet wheat though. What the heck are you? Liquid carbon dioxide! Oh, it is very cold there, huh? Okay, let's break through here. Like that. And claim that Weezewort. Okay, am I harvesting the sleet wheat in this area? I am not. Okay, so uproot. Uproot. Ladder. One moment here while I want to see all resources just for a moment, because where are my seeds? I want to see how many Weezewort seeds I've claimed, because I want like 5 and I don't want extras. So we're just gonna track that. So far I have 2. Good. One of them's getting planted right here. And I think what I will do is just start boxing in. So it would go like this, and like this, like that, this. Like that, maybe? It doesn't need to be a good shape, it just needs to be, like, containment. It needs to be a containment shape. So... Oh, no, tablet, please don't do that. I'm just plugging you in. Don't go all sideways. Like that. I think I'm probably going to want to access like from the top down as far as my dupes clamoring around it goes. Simply because there's a lot of water in here. But this is a good start. Just run a ladder along here, and then up here. And a ladder, like, along here. And here. And access there. And that. And all that should get that built. But also, new printables are available. Shoot! Okay, let's have a look. An Ellie who is interested in doctoring, a Nisbet who's interested in doctoring and building, a Jean who's interested in suit wearing, ranching, and farming. They're all destructive though. Or a Pufflet. Let's take the Pufflet. Then I will need to capture the Pufflet. Well, I guess I'm deconstructing this beach chair again. Airborne critter trap, right there. Yeah, like just like that. And then Mealwort. Copy. I worry that no one is fertilizing this Weezewort. I would be very upset if it dies. I have a lot of phosphorite, so I'm not quite sure why it's not getting fertilized. I may need another farmer. That's what I probably need. Okay, yeah. We're going to be keeping an eye out for a dupe that is really interested in farming and who isn't destructive or flatulent. Ingredients fridge is full, eating fridge is half full. When did we get the squash fries? Let's use some pinch of pepper nut because yeah, we've got a fair amount in the fridge, so the algae is getting low again. Let's see, how were we on the claiming of the Wheezeworts up here? Not so good. We haven't built the ladder yet. Working on it though. Building broken. Of course. I bet you I don't have enough copper. Okay, let's deconstruct that particular wire bridge. And I'll rebuild it in gold, which will also take a little more... because I just don't have enough copper to sustain it. Alright, somebody come deconstruct this broken bridge. Come on. Thank ya. Put a gold one in there. I'm thinking that maybe I should turn up the priority on this. This is a lot of power that my base doesn't have right now, guys. Thank you. Why did I just briefly hear the combat noise? We'll try and figure that out in a sec. Let's just make sure that the burger that I just made will get put in the fridge. There we go. I have quite a bit of cooked seafood right now. Let's see here. Okay, everything that is considered, that I consider edible that I can make is now checked off. So those frost burgers will in fact go into the fridge, right? Before they spoil, right? Guys? Guys? Dude, that is a lot of water going into the system. Not exactly losing water yet, though. Go, Amari, go! Why did we briefly lose power there? Why do we keep losing power? Like, yeah, I do have a network that's a little overloaded, but... It's very strange. But yeah, I can't really hook anything else into the base network. Oh, okay, the baby has been retrieved, so let's take out the airborne critter trap. But yeah, I think what we really need is another farming dupe. Okay, take these settings, copy them to here. And wrangle these three. Why do I keep hearing the combat noise? Nails, Nails, why did you make a mess? Nails? Oh. I'm sorry about you getting trapped like that, Nails. That was my fault. Go, Nails, go! You can make it before your oxygen runs out. I believe in you. You're almost there. Come on, just a little bit further. Nails made it. And now has to clean up their own mess. Okay. I am sorry that I got Nails trapped. But there are 4 Wheezewort seeds that are nominally in my possession now. Okay, and how is the project here coming along? Okay, we're making some nice progress here. Okay, I think what I want to do is run this as a 6-tank system. 2 tanks going in, 4 tanks sitting out. So let's see here. Water tank, water tank, water tank. Okay, 2 tanks. And like that. Oh, right. Okay, that goes in there. Then this goes in here. Oh, except not like that. Because a layer of insulated tile. And then no, wait, one, 2, 3, 4. And then a water temperature sensor. Are they in plumbing? Liquid pipe thermosensor. Yes, there it is. Wait. Do I make the radiant pipe out of lead? High thermal conductivity. Well, you know, this would be a use for all this lead I've got. Go like this. And then a regular liquid pipe. Yeah. And the thermosensor should be... here. And then the shut-off valve. Gotta work with the spaces that I've got here, which is the tricky part. Why did I decide to put this here? That's the question. This is a very inconvenient place to have put this. At least that liquid is going where I want it to. Although... let's just remove that pool from the equation. And then the best place for the other water tanks would probably be over this way. Yeah, like that. And run an insulated pipe. I kinda don't want the thermally reactive stuff, but okay, igneous rock is slow heating. Let's use some igneous for this. So that gets run like this. Yes, like that. This can just be regular pipe. Okay, I want to uproot that pinch of pepper nut. I do not want it there anymore. It's in my way. Speaking of things that are in my way, oh, that's an interesting combination of everything going on there. What all?
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down.
Oh no, the LJ is super low again. Okay, LJ Climation. That's a lot of slime. That's not so much LJ. Deconstruct that. I don't need it anymore. But yeah, this seems to be the most LJ-rich area that I currently have. At least that I can get to, or that I've found quickly. Okay, so... this too. Okay. This is gonna be real fun.
I see the world through ice covered in bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe.
And I'm gonna make sure that they work on this before that whole thing like that. Okay.
Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in bleed?
There is a bunch that I could clean from around this area as well.
World of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright.
have a lot of slime. But it's better to have extra slime than to not be able to breathe. That's what I say. Just try and keep an eye on this to make sure that they are not trapping themselves. Go, Mima, go! They appear to not be trapping themselves. Oh, praise be. Eventually I will claim those 2 fish, but we have a few more important considerations at the moment. Okay, good, 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 good. Okay, new printables. Keeping an eye out for a farming dupe. That is what we need. We need a farming dupe. Let's see. A destructive Ellie, a binge eater Harold, and a binge eater Turner. Okay. Doctoring and cert wearing on the Harold. Nope, no good. Building, doctoring, and researching on the Turner. No, no, these are not what I want. I could get some more Draco eggs. Sure, let's get some more Draco eggs. Why not? Speaking of, no, that's not right. That's not right at all. There shouldn't be 4 in there. There's supposed to be 3 Dracos in each one. Come on. Building broken. Alright, deconstruct that. As things break, I'm just gonna have to replace them with gold because I'm running out of copper. I'm just gonna make the taking out this wire bridge here a slightly higher priority than that whole removal of the swamp area. Come on, deconstruct that bridge. I'm ready. Thankfully, that is not a very important wire. That connects the wheels to the system, and we haven't had to actually use the wheels in quite some time. Oh dear, I've been ignoring these guys for so long that they've matured. Tell which ones I'm wrangling and which ones I'm not. Speaking of, have we got the Drekos rebalanced? We do not. Okay. Who is the oldest here? You are 61. You're the glossy. You are 51. You are 43. Alright. You're the weakest link. Goodbye. And you... You're joining my colony. Has decayed. Lettuce. Huh. Okay, and let's go this way. Deconstruct all that ladder bit there. Liquid shut off, which I'm gonna put here. I things I do for aesthetics. Okay, and then that. 1, 2. Three, 4. Like that. And deconstruct these. And a very regular ass pipe. That goes in there. Goes in there. Like that. That goes up here. And like that. And like that. And you know what? Just dig out this square because I don't want to figure out what's in it. I'm starting to get really annoyed. That was supposed to go up here, guys. Okay, disable that drop-off point for the moment. And re-wrangle that baby. Will someone come wrangle this baby? Oh, enable that building. I really kind of hate these paired buildings, the ones that, you know, are only the drop-off or only the pickup. It's making my life more irritating. Yes, I know they're starving. It's fine. Okay, awaiting delivery of steel. Awaiting delivery of copper. Steel! Hold on a moment here. Does it have to be steel? No, it does not have to be steel. In fact, let's build it out of lead, because we have a lot of lead. I'm not quite sure why we have a lot of lead, but a lot of lead we have. Speaking of water... Oh, the tanks, they're full. Okay. Let's just turn you off. That'll work through eventually. I ignored it for a little bit too long. Now we're a little backed up. Oh, and that tank is full too? Oh boy. Well, that's gonna be fun.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette.
Okay, and put a tile here.
By step, the clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan.
Powering this is going to be an issue. But I think I have a solution. I'm gonna start by defining my borders. Very interesting things that my carbon dioxide is doing at this point. I probably should have made this shaft bigger. Admittedly, it's not too late. I don't have anything running through there, do I? No power. No water. No ventilation. No, I have nothing flowing through there. So just... Oh, okay. We'll start with that. is the thickness of the carbon dioxide here is much higher than it really should be. Okay. Deconstruct those. Build those. Just give it a bit of a wider shaft to fall through and hopefully get it down here. Bert, I have questions. Number one, how were you, like, standing there and breathing? There was nothing to breathe there. Bert, why are you just standing there holding your breath, Bert? Okay. Now that we've defined some borders, and hopefully gotten the carbon dioxide dealt with, why is there a hatch down here? Okay, things are very weird, but... Okay, let's enable this building again. I wonder, do I have anything running through that wall? No power. Oh, I do have water running through there. How irritating. Thankfully, it is currently empty, so I can fix it. So let's take a liquid pipe. And that runs like that. And then this bit gets deconstructed. Why were there 3 allergic reactions? I only have 2 allergic people, don't I? Basically, what I'm going to end up doing is expand these rooms 1 tile over. And then I can put a pickup at the end of each room so that I don't end up with extras, hopefully. Like that. And we'll just put a pickup between each of those spaces. Did I just make those pipes out of gold? I'd better not have made those pipes out of gold. Granite. Oh, these are made out of gold. Okay, never mind. It's fine. All is well. All is well. Ceiling collapse. Where and how? I guess it was like here? Because yeah, I'm not seeing any collapse. That is absolutely mystifying. Okay, automation wire. I guess we're building it out of lead. It's going to be fun. Now, I'm gonna have to go under because I don't want to go through the door. So this connects to this. Okay, send green signal if temperature is below, let's say 25. Is for Dreco. Max is 3. Copy those settings here. And this should mean that if there are more than 3 Dreco, well, nothing happens because there's no place to put the... But it should mean that if I ask for a Dreco to be dropped off, that it won't be dropped off in a full room. Are about crowded? Yeah, you're a bit cramped. You're cramped, but you're not crowded. Okay. Y'all are fine. You're fine. It's fine. I really need to figure out what background I want to use for my ranches. This is not fine. I think the only way to fix this is with some airflow tiles. My little smooth hatch had a stone baby. Okay, we're gonna use the storage box method. Okay, you, critter eggs, there we are, critter eggs. Stone hatchling egg. Priority 9. Sweet. Believe that has been delivered. So then we take that off and all the eggs that fall on the floor. Alright, so it is nearly 11 o'clock, which means that I have been streaming without a break for much longer than I intended. Oops. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, well, actually, I'm going to check my blueprints. I still don't know what to do with these, but it's not going to stop me from claiming them. Ooh, chili red. And lemon glovelets. Wrist coverage is so overrated. Alright, thank you. Okay, and we'll check the printables. Okay, Slickster larva. Let's see. Vomiter, ugly crier, vomiter. Okay, no destructiveness. Excellent. This Catalina is very interested in farming, but she's flatulent. That is unfortunate. Well, I guess we're going to have to wait a little bit longer. Neither of the other two are interested in farming. Let's grab the Slickster larva. And make sure that yep, that is asking for a larva. Hello, pretty baby. Get wrangled. Hopefully before you get your gloop all over the floor. Okay, how are things going? We lack power, but I was working on that, sorta. Okay. What I'll do is just keep an eye on this to make sure the Slickster larva is captured when I come back. So what I will do is I will save. And I will leave this on pause. I'm going to take a quick break. I'm just going to refill my drink, have a little bio break, maybe run some ads, and I will be back in just a few minutes.